Welcome into the Extra Point, presented by Global Motorsports in Cool Springs and Belle Meade. For the world's best luxury imports and Nashville's best prices, check them out at globalmotorsportsinc.com. And Zach, I don't know how much SEC basketball you've been watching recently, but SEC basketball refs absolutely suck.
They're god-awful. And it comes down to Teddy freaking Valentine. That guy cannot, if he's reffing your game, you're at the free throw line.
Absolutely. I mean, his name is TV Teddy. He brings all the attention on himself. He makes it about him. Listen to this. In the last 2 games that Teddy Valentine has called, there have been 108 combined fouls. That is 1.35 fouls per minute played. I'm not talking about overtimes. I mean, in the Florida-South Carolina game, there were 54 fouls called in that game. How gross has this become?
Greg Sankey has to do something. The commissioner of the conference has to look at these stats and say, our basketball product is terrible. Now, here's a question I'll ask you.
Okay.
The refs are awful, right? Yeah. Teddy Valentine can't ref worth a damn.
Right.
But how bad is the actual basketball in the conference, right? So you combine the two, you get the 58-56 type score.
Yeah.
How much is this on the players and how bad just the conference as a whole, besides Kentucky, at basketball?
I mean, the Florida-South Carolina game, that's 2 ranked teams. So,
they're
ranked in the top 25, and that
trash.
game was ugly as hell.
They're bad.
They're not great. They're not what Florida used to be, and Frank Martin's still trying to get South Carolina to be somewhat relevant.
Kentucky's the only team in the conference. Everybody else is awful.
Kentucky played, and Teddy Valentine had the Kentucky game at Mississippi State, and that was an ugly game. And there were 53 fouls called in that game. So everything has been god-awful when it comes to SEC basketball refs. I mean, let's think about this. The shot clock's 30 seconds. We're not getting 2 possessions without a foul called back-to-back in the SEC. That's how there's zero flow. Yes, the game is bad. The talent isn't that great. But these kids aren't even having a chance to get into any type of rhythm because the whistle keeps blowing.
No, there's no offense being run. And that's what the shot clock going down to 30 seconds was supposed to do, right? It's supposed to speed up the game.
Yes.
But when TV Teddy's blowing that whistle every 3 seconds, now we're in there for the long haul for a 3-hour game of bad SEC play.
It's been bad. It's been awful. The ACC, they call fouls at 0.9 fouls per minute. So the rate is completely different. TV Teddy's got 1.35. Oh my gosh. That's today's Extra Point, presented by Global Motorsports on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.